we're having a bad day. I'm having a bad day because I'm not mature enough to control how I respond to
Yes,
stressors to
dude.
me.
Yes.
That's why it's a bad day. If I learn how to control it,
You're immature.
then I'm maturing.
Oh
and
my
it
God,
won't be,
I like
it'll
that.
be a growth day. It's gonna
A
be
growth
man,
day. Ciao YouTube. Hope you had an amazing day. We are here. It's about what, 9:26. We're gonna hit a leg day today. I'm gonna walk you out through my routine. We're gonna start with some dynamic warm-up, which is my favorite. I think dynamic warm-up is a key to a fantastic workout. So after that, we're gonna hit some compound movements and cool off with some stretching. And we're gonna have a special guest today. Stay tuned to find who that is. Yeah. This is fun, man. No, I cannot say your name. You know why? Because it's a special guest. But I have a question for you though, cameraman. Do you smell that? The return. I think we can get you back though. We can get you back. All right, just a couple of these. Here's the thing, man. So we're gonna start with some dynamic warm-ups, right? It's a lower body, so we're gonna warm up anything from a hip and down, right? So I like to start the bridges. That's the basic one to get the glute activated. Let's get some mobility stuff here. Do you like my jacket? Freaking awesome. If I played for a soccer team, we would qualify for a World Cup. We didn't. You know what I would be on the team? A water boy. We got what, less than 2 months till the end of the year? This motivation right here, set the standard. Now is the time. Don't wait till January 1st because every day counts. Life is too short. Enjoy the moment. We are very lucky to be living, at least I am, where I'm coming from. Very lucky to be living in America. Anything is possible, but not everywhere. In America it is, so just do your best each day. Thrive. You know what else, cameraman?
Thrive daily.
Drink your freaking water. I didn't forget about that. All right, so we're gonna start with some leg extensions here. This is a typical bodybuilding workout that we're gonna be doing today, but we'll just focus on different cueing just to emphasize more the muscle group that we're working on. But we're gonna start with double leg here and end up with a single leg. We all have asymmetry, so one way to work on it is whenever we do these warm-ups, is just to isolate them to get more activation. So that's where we're at now. So 15 good ones right there. All in, man. We all in. Next year is our year. Cameraman, the mystery cameraman. I believe in you. All right. On to the next one. Which one is it? With these, obviously you want to work on our hamstrings and your glutes. So a lot of people that lack over here, that I think, is they're not pushing, driving down the force with their hamstrings. In other words, heels. So you want to always imagine like you're pushing the floor away from you with your heels. That's going to give you more activation on those hamstrings and glutes rather than utilizing your lower back. When it comes to legs, stabilization of your pelvis to get that core in is very important. A lot of people use their lower backs when they do deadlifts, leg press, Romanian deadlifts, squats, especially behind the back. That's one thing that I would always advise people to use front squats or hex bar. Less chance of, using your extensors to get the movement done. One more. It's a whole lot of activation in glutes, no back at all. So the lesson here is push the floor away with your heels and catch your breath too. and catch your breath too. I'm listening to some motivational too, so setting the standards, staying focused. It's the most important thing. Do you know who Pjanic is? You don't know? Well, you're about to find out. This guy. Piana. This is my cousin. But he just doesn't know. He just doesn't know that he's my cousin. Finish. One more. One more. One more. One more. Lightweight. One more. One more. They say in Bosnia, one more, right? Markica po markica. 101 markica, meaning like dollar by dollar gets you $101.
I like that.
It's good. Right?
Be comfortable being uncomfortable.
Yeah, we need to start to be comfortable being uncomfortable. English is a hard language.
It's very hard.
Very hard. Forward lunges with some rotation here. Get some hip involved too. So we want to, again, drive down with your heels and push the floor away from you. Very important. Another thing a lot of people miss out here is the exhalation aspect. That's going to get you better core activation. Every rep counts, every breath counts if you want to maximize your workouts. A lot of us cannot incorporate breathing properly with movement when we execute it. So that's why we're missing a whole lot on how much force we can produce, how strong we can get quickly, how effective we can be. We get tired too quickly when we do our sets. So very important, in my experience, is to get the breathing incorporated with the movement, especially the phase where you push or pull. That's gonna make you stronger, make you use less of a energy when you do lift. Hence, you can do more reps and more weight down the road. That's just my experience, what I learned throughout the years of lifting. End of the day, I'm not a bodybuilder. I'm a basketball player. In the heart, though. That's my love right there. Hey, here comes my man. Welcome back, sir.
The big boy right here.
What did you get for us? The road ones?
Got a road video.
Oh man.
$300 of pure goodness right here.
Pure goodness. So you're gonna give us a shot right now to try it?
We're gonna try it out. You look like a YouTuber.
I do.
Yeah, with them clothes on.
I do. Does the YouTubers take their shoe off?
Yes, of course.
Because I had a nasty called a lisfranc. So
Sounds gross.
sounds gross. It's kind of the ligament or joint in your ankles. So they had to put 5 screws in there. That kind of alters mechanics of how I feel the ground. So what I always have to do is just make sure I have a good grounding. And for me, that is training barefoot. For that matter, everybody should try train barefoot because that gives you better grounding for the floor. And if you have a better grounding for the floor, you're gonna get more stability overall, muscle contraction, right? The idea is break down the muscle, and to recover, you have to track your macros daily, every day in order to get results. There's no black, orange, white, brown. It's either or.
Latina, Asian.
No, none of those. If you just come to the gym to work out, get your sweat on, it's fine. I'm happy always to see people working out, trying to better themselves in any aspect, but you gotta track those macros. You gotta have your nutrients in check, your water intake, your sleep, your stressors, minimize those the best you can, and get a good quality sleep. They're very important. Things that I'm sharing with you guys today, you won't see the progress that you're looking for, or you won't have your best progress, and that's the overall goal, because we cannot compare ourselves to nobody. We shouldn't be having a bad days anyway to begin with. You know, when somebody says I have had a bad day, well, I like a different mindset. we're having a bad day, I'm having a bad day because I'm not mature enough to control how I respond to stressors to me.
Yes.
That's why it's a bad day. If I learn how to control it,
You're immature.
then I'm maturing.
Oh my God, I like
it'll
that.
Be a growth day. It's gonna
A
be
growth
man,
day,
It's
yeah.
gonna be a handle
I like
day.
that.
Just handle that. The time will go by. Whether you happy or not, man. Tomorrow will come. Hopefully, right? You never know. But I'm just saying, tomorrow will come. So you gotta put the work in, man, and each day grow. That's what I learned.
Re-rack your weights, boys and girls.
Rack your weights and do your research, my little friends.
Yeah, that was not a good move. Should not have done that.
So you have a good influence on me. I need people around you in my life to know what not to do.
Yeah, exactly. Listen, Muhammad literally has not done this machine in months, and I'm gonna get him out of his comfort zone and make him do it because
You are doing it.
I'm just here to document it. You don't want to do this?
I'll do anything. I'm here to do your workout.
That didn't happen. My workout was beer. Hamstrings look good. Just look at that. Look at that, man. Getting it on over there. My man.
I don't know what you were talking about. It didn't sound pretty at all. Oh, I'll find out what it is.
No, I just said you look good. Yeah. Vlog.
She's not hearing you.
Man, she's zoned out. Look at her right now. She has no idea what I'm saying. Look at her. She has no idea.
Oh,
Completely zoned in.
like,
That's motivation right there.
though?
She don't have any. She don't know anything that I'm saying.
just say yes.
Sí,
Sí. Ah, ¿hablas español?
both.
Ambos?
Spanish and
Ah,
English.
muy bien, pues. Mucho gusto. All right.
You might be on YouTube, by the way. Hey.
This guy speaks Bulgarian. He speaks Spanish. Huh? It's his channel.
Yes. What's the name
Muhammad.
of it? It's 1M Muha.
Guys, I just want to say, never judge a book by its cover. That young woman, I usually thought she was the biggest douchebag ever.
Did you?
Because like for years, like I would come here and like just, you know, she's walking, I'm like, what's up? And she just looked down and I'm like, dang,
Yeah.
freaking
She's pretty nice.
people,
She also shy too. So.
people are just shy. So look,
Yeah.
if somebody, the next time you see somebody, guy or girl in the gym, and they come across as kind of abrasive, just push through and figure
Yeah,
out
greet them.
like call them out on like, hey, why aren't you talking to me? And they're like, oh my God, I'm sorry.
And that's how they open up.
And then you're like, I'm just shy. I'm like, oh, okay, well, nice to meet you. And then now you're friends. Just make it happen. Just
Yeah, say
push
hi
through.
to me.
Call
I'm
them
not,
out.
I'm not rude.
Call them out. Be
I'm
like,
not
dude,
intimidating.
why aren't you talking to me?
Right, I'm a cool guy. I'm a
Yeah,
cool
Muhammad's
kid.
cool. Muhammad's super
kid.
cool. Look at his calves.
Look at these calves that I don't have. These are basketball calves. This is a tall people.
Cool. There you go.
I always want to get the athleticism back. So dynamic, explosive movements, because you want to get different muscle fibers. A mixture of both worlds when you do your lower body workouts. I think that's a good combo for overall strengthening, mobility, endurance, joint health. You're gonna end up with lunges, jumping squats, and perhaps some balance work. Very important. The more balanced you feel, the more you can deadlift. Power lifters, this one is for you.
Dude, that's cool. Oh, wow. That's super cool.
I like to do is like this. Can I get the whole body involved?
Wow. Yeah, you are engaging a lot of stuff.
Yeah. Very important balance. A lot of us missing out when we do lower body. We definitely don't build muscle with these. But just to sure build a foundation that's gonna give you that increase in 2 pounds, 3 pounds on your deadlift and squats. Doing these activities, adding some more weight to it, make it more challenging, you're gonna burn more calories than Stairmaster. Kinda.
Stairmaster's rough.
Stairmaster is rough.
Stairmaster's
Right,
rough.
depends how you go. However, I would take this, it's kind of 2-in-1 versus over there. It's good for endurance.
Yeah.
Nonetheless, anything you do, make sure you're best one. Guys, we finished with the workout. Thank you, Jabin. I have a couple questions for you. You've been on YouTube for a while. I just want to kind of introduce you to my channel. You're somebody that I look up to.
Appreciate it.
Okay? Let's not get emotional. I just want you to briefly tell people how's life after being out of YouTube, and do you miss YouTube?
Perfect. That's awesome. So yes, I wouldn't say I'm a YouTuber, but I definitely love creating content for fun. Like I did it literally like for a job, one. And then, I mean, I was traveling around filming companies, businesses, doing it for fun, vlogging, all that good stuff. And then, you know, there came a point where when I was like 17, I just was like, man, I need to make money first. So like what I ended up doing is like content was totally my passion. Like I love it, and I'm excited to be getting reintroduced back into the game, which I'll talk about in a second. But long story short, I took a break and said, I gotta go make money. Once I make money, I want to hop back in. And I know that's for some people, oh, you got to pursue your passions and stuff like that. But my dad always told me, he was like, sometimes you gotta go make money so you can pursue your passions. Like you gotta do things to set you up to where you can pursue your passions. That's kind of what I did. So I just literally took a break, and I was like, you know what, one day I'm gonna come back to this. I didn't have like a set date. I just was like, whenever I feel like I'm ready. And you know, man, like it was tough because like I was seeing everybody else that I'm following and stuff making videos, and like that was what I love to do. So it was almost like I was like watching my dream through someone else. And that was really, really hard. But I mean, I kind of think it's a discipline thing. Like I was like, no, you're gonna focus on this for a few years, figure it out, make some money, and once you're set up and ready to do it, go back to it. And so now I finally feel like I'm at that point. I freaking miss it so much, dude. There's been so much in my life that I wish I would have documented. Right. But really, man, I was even sitting last night in my bed, and I got a little teary and a little emotional last night because I went back and now that I'm starting to dabble, Muhammad's been like a huge like motivator. He's been saying like, you need to freaking do this again. What are you doing, man? Like you're gonna get back, like you need to do this, whatever. You start thinking about it more, and you just start getting your brain going. I've had this last week, I've had multiple nights where I couldn't sleep. I've just been thinking about like, ideas and coming back and just starting to dabble in it again. And I literally was laying in my bed last night, and I went back and watched my very, very, very first video on YouTube. And my first couple actually. And what was crazy is like, they were obviously terrible and all that good stuff. But what I was saying, what was the coolest thing, man, is like I watched myself as like a 17-year-old, 16, 17-year-old kid be like, in 3 or 4 years, you're gonna look back at this and your life's gonna be so different. And I don't know where I'm gonna be, but everything's gonna change, and I'm going somewhere, all this stuff. And it's just so crazy to look back and see how much my life's changed now. And so, I mean, really where I've been is I've been doing commercial real estate, okay, building a team. I've got a team, I've got some passive income, start to acquire a couple properties here and there, really honing in like my craft as an expert in that field and really dialing that in and becoming like an expert in my craft, which is commercial real estate. Now I'm finally kind of at that point. I've got some people that I'm able to start working with and collaborating with and closing deals with. And now I'm finally at a point where like I'm ready to reintroduce content back into not only my life but also into my business, and it is an investment into my business. And I think that it now serves an even greater purpose, which is it's fulfilling to me, and like I love it. It's super fun, and it's also going to be a indirect source of growing my real estate career too. So I'm really excited about it, and it's super cool that Muhammad's doing this, and I'm just really excited for him just being able to document like his journey and his fitness journey. And Muhammad's had so much wisdom. Like every time I talk to him, it's just him and you, Audis, freaking Zoo. You three guys have been such like a motivation to me. And I mean, ever since, I feel like y'all are almost like my older brothers. I don't know if that feels weird.
We are brothers from other mothers.
It is, yeah. And I feel like y'all have like mentored me with the mindset since I was freaking 14, 15, 16, however long I've known you. And that, I'm telling you, it all starts with the mind. If you get your mind right, everything else will fall into place, but you gotta get your mind right. And Muhammad's got the mind locked in now, and I'm just excited for everything that's gonna come from it. But yeah, long story short, I've missed it, and I'm glad to be back.
He'll be back. He'll be back soon.
Eventually, we'll see.
We'll start little by little.
He's flirting with me. He's holding the donut in front of the freaking my face.
No flowers, no special dinners, none of those.
Salivate.
We're just gonna have maybe Friday date nights over here, and we'll slowly get him back.
That's right.
I'm gonna let him use my camera, all the equipment, just so he can get the feel for that, and kind of as he was talking about, connect his business with some new content that he mentioned, and we'll share with you guys down the road. But I'll share his YouTube channel.
Ciao.
I'll share his.
She has spoken.
She has spoken from
finally,
death,
after
right?
2 years.
Yeah, but I'll attach his YouTube channel so you guys can check it out, and hopefully he'll come back. I know he misses it, but as he talked about, it's very important. Get a step back, get your situation in order, get things done. Discipline first. So minor setback for major comeback, so to speak. So you can do what you love.
1 step back, 2 step forward.
Yeah. So we'll do, you know, some new content coming up soon. But I do want to thank you for coming tonight and spending your time.
Pleasure.
You know, give me some tips and tricks because I'm a newbie to the game of this. So, but as you say, it's a lot of us hidden talent that all of us have. We just have to become comfortable doing so and willing to risk. Willing to risk is a big one. That's something that I've decided to do, and I'm looking forward to this journey and see, because I don't want to have any regrets, neither do you.
No, hate it.
So if this is something that you want to do, that you love to do, as you talked about, if he wakes you up at night, you think about that, that means it means something a lot to you. You got those dreams, so you know what they say, if those dreams don't scare you enough, they're not big enough.
That's right.
So sometimes you gotta risk, put everything you have, so you will not quit. That's the whole point. If you invest everything you have in the one thing that you love to do, you will not quit no matter what. So
Right.
keep grinding, stay humble, try to make other people happy, and Jabin,
Drink your freaking water, boys and girls.
all right, see you later. Peace.
That was beautiful, man.